Hey, what's going on there, people? My name is Matt O'Primer from Good Guys Airsoft, and today I'm going to be talking about these guys, Lipo batteries. Now, this is a 7.4 Lipo battery, standard. I actually had a crane stock one upstairs. I was going to bring down, forgot it, so you know what, whatever. And this is a normal battery comparison, obviously quite a bit thinner. This is a 7.4 volt. Now, before you say, 7.4 volt, this won't power my gun, it's too, not strong. A 7.4 volt in LiPo terms is about a 9.6. The 11.1 LiPos, which is the second most common type, is, I think, 12 volts or above that. I'm not exactly sure 100% on 11.1 LiPo volts. Now, these things are awesome. Way better than these batteries. They last longer, better performance. They stay at a high output the whole time. So, when you put the battery in and your gun's firing fast midway through the day on these batteries, it starts to run low and it keeps going down until it runs out. Like if it was a chart, it'd be going like this. LiPo batteries, they go like this. They stay the same high rate of fire like you just put it in, then they drop dramatically. Now, these are a lot better than those kind of batteries in just about every way imaginable. A lot smaller, better output, pretty much everything. But these things can be very dangerous, okay? These things are a lot more finicky. These have been known to get very, very hot inside of guns. Enough to melt these plastic connectors right here. They start to burn when they're being charged. I'll talk about chargers in a second. Just things like that go wrong. You cannot leave these charged fully and leave them just sitting in a closet. You need to get a special charger with a discharger on it, and you cannot run these batteries out all the way down when you're shooting your gun, because that's bad for them. And you can't be smacking these things around, smacking it against the wall or something, because of these things will explode in some terms. They'll melt the inside of your gun. That's how hot they get. Seriously, really hot. Again, these are a lot better. Now for chargers, I don't mean to be scaring you here, because LiPos are a really good thing. When I first heard about this stuff, I was like, oh shit, man. Don't want my house to burn down. But you just need to be very careful with them. Hopefully I'm not just the top of my head or my body. Last time I went to record this video, it was just my body. It wasn't getting my head in. But chargers, you need to have a balancer in there. That basically means when there's two cells like this one has, I think, 8 cells. So this one has 2 cells. They're actually put together in a thin thing like this. They need to make sure they're evenly balanced. If you get one charged too much and it doesn't charge the other one that much, bad things will go wrong with these batteries. You need to have a balancer. It has to be a smart charger. If you buy these LiPo batteries off e-bike, they may come with like a crappy little wall charger. Don't use that. It will hurt the LiPo batteries and will eventually come back to kick you in the balls. Now, 11.1 LiPos are a different story from these 7.4s. I recommend these to every airsofter. 11.1s are some serious stuff. Now, these I recommend only to experienced players. Now, when you immediately think about a LiPo battery, 11.1 is better because it makes your gun shoot faster. That's what you're thinking, all the newer guys. But making your gun shoot faster or at ridiculous speeds is going to tear the shit out of your gearbox. And that is not good. Kids buy 11.1 LiPos, they plug it into, a JG with a crappy gearbox. They're not that crappy anymore. They're stepping their game up a little bit, but still, JG, They plug it in there, and maybe I want to say 10,000 rounds later, their gears get stripped or their piston gets stripped because it's going so fast, the motor burns out. You cannot plug these things into very many guns whatsoever. Actually, I take that back. You cannot plug them in effectively without breaking something. They're not meant to be going that fast on a battery. Now, you could plug this into any guns if you know how to fix your guns. Me, I don't mess with 11.1 LiPos. You need to have a gun. You can plug them into any gun as long as you have the knowledge and you're ready to fix anything that goes wrong with your gun. That being said, I think the only stock gun, in my opinion, that is built to handle an 11.1 LiPo is the KWA's KM4s. They're one of the top of the line gearboxes out there, but they're extremely hard to work on, like if they do break, in some people's opinions. Again, I don't know, I'm not a technician. I hope to be soon, but not at the moment. Again, 7.4s, thumbs up. If you're even considering LiPo batteries, you know, you've barely ever heard of them, and you're considering an 11.1, don't get it. It's not, if you've never heard an 11.1 LiPo, you're not ready to use it. That's the bottom line. These things will make you a better airsofter. Your gun perform at a higher rate, I guess. But they are dangerous, and they need to be held, they need to be cared for properly, I guess. This has been Primer from Good Guys Airsoft, and remember to stay sexy.